Hello everyone and welcome back to another Singaporean video review. So today I have the Egard Icon V1 with me. Look at that! Right off the bat I must say the Egard Icon V1 definitely impressed me a lot. Alright, let's start by delving into the specifications. So first and foremost, this has a Sapphire Crystal, so it's virtually scratch proof. It has a Miyota 82S7 movement beating inside with the open heart, as you can see here. It also comes on this beautiful, I must stress, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous integrated metal bracelet. Let me just show it to you. Wow, stunning, extremely comfortable on the wrist. Egard also throws in an additional rubber strap. So let me just, an additional rubber strap. And I must highlight some portion of the rubber strap. So Egard the rubber strap is actually quite good quality, and Egard even took the extra step to inscribe their logo. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me try to focus on the rubber strap instead of the watch. Yeah, there you go. Egard even inscribed his logo on the underside of the rubber strap. So that's a very nice touch. The rubber strap is quite good. If I'm doing sports or what, I find myself switching it out. But most of the time, I find myself wearing it on the metal bracelet simply because it's gorgeous. Firstly, look at that finishing there. Look at that. That is beautiful. It's brushed, in case you guys can't see, it's brushed on this side. But the edges are actually polished. So there's beveled polished edges. And the sides are also polished. So you get it brushed on this side and polished on the sides, which I think is a great contrast of textures. The clasp itself is pretty nice. You have the Egard logo engraved, opens up in a butterfly clasp. Very comfortable on the wrist. Moving on to the dial itself, I must say that it has a very nice, stealthy, sporty look, all black. So you have a black PVD bezel, you have a black screws, and you have a black dial. Let me first talk about the screws and, of course, the integrated bracelet. Of course, I think the Egard Icon V1 draws inspiration from the iconic Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. But I don't think it can be classified as an homage, right? There are certain elements, the integrated bracelets, the bezel, the screws. But unlike most Microbrand homage watches, no one is going to mistake this for an AP Royal Oak. The bezel screws are on the case, and I think instead of the bezel as they usually are homages. And I think it's a great differentiating factor that Egard took to really make the icon their own iconic design. In addition, it also features Egard's unique oval shaped bezel or case-shaped design on some of their other watches. It reminds me of the melting clocks in Salvador Dali's paintings. And yeah, I think this oblong or oval shaped bezel is really one of Egard's trademark distinctive looks. Really unique watch. Onto the dial, as I mentioned, it's all black. You get a very nice applied logo at 12 o'clock. You get an open heart in which you can glimpse the Miyota movement beating inside, the balance wheel. You get a sub-seconds sub-dial over here, so you can see the smooth sweep of the second hands. And there's also a day and night indicator right here, which is pretty good, which is pretty cool. So let me just demonstrate how that works. So right now, that will mean that this is the day. And of course, if we fast forward the time, that is the night. Pretty cool. I particularly love the little markings to denote the stars. Pretty cool. And yeah, moving on to the sides. The crown is black and it's signed. Matte black, very cool again, very stealthy, very sporty look. The case back, I have to say, is one of the best looking case bags I've ever seen. Look at that. That is gorgeous. It reminds me of some fancy tattoo art in a tattoo parlor somewhere. Really, really beautiful. You can tell that Egard has put some thought into this. Definitely so. Look at that. Wow. So yeah, overall, I really like this watch. This was one that really wowed me from the moment I tried it on and held it in the metal. Okay, I admit it's gonna be a love it or hate it designs. If you have more conventional conservative taste, this is not for you. If you're one of those that wants a watch that stands out, wants a watch that's different, wants a watch that's a conversation starter, do check out the Egard Icon V1. I really do like it. Let me show it to you on the wrist. Let me let the camera focus for a moment. There you go. Look at that. Let me do a slow wrist roll. Look at that. Wow, that is stunning. It's 42 meter in diameter, which wears pretty well on my 6.5-inch wrist. And I've been wearing this a lot, I think, out for the past 1 month or so, and it has definitely gotten me quite a lot. It started a lot of conversation. A lot of people complimented me on the watch, which is not something that I can say for most microbrand watches, right? If you're looking for something that stands out, if you're looking for something that uh, is different from the rest of the micro brands or even your mainstream Seikos or whatever it is that you have in your collection, do check out the Egard V1 Icon. As of now, the watch is on pre-order. It's supposed to ship in September, but I can get it now on pre-order for pre-order pricing of 435 USD. If you use the promo code WASOSHOK15, you get a 15% off that pre-order price, which I think after the pre-order price is about what, like 380. Actually, let me double check this for you because my math is bad. After the promo code, you get it for 370 USD, which I think is a fantastic price for the amount of effort and the details that's in this watch, right? You get things like, let me highlight this. You get things like a uniquely curved sapphire crystal. So sapphire on watches of this price point is really rare in itself. Brands like Seiko don't use sapphire at watches of this price. But for the brand to actually custom make, so basically they have to custom make, right, this sapphire crystal to fit this shape. Sort of a bit like how Cartier custom make their sapphire for the Cartier Crash, but of course in a less drastic form here. But still, they probably have to custom make this. This crystal is not mass produced because, at least to my knowledge, only Egard has like a dial design of this shape. So they had to custom make the sapphire crystal. They had to put in a lot of effort to making this absolutely gorgeous bracelet. And for 370 USD, I think that's a very, very fair price. For my Singaporean viewers, which I know is a majority of my viewers, that's about 500 Sing, I think 510 Sing, depending on the conversion rates. I really, really do like this watch. I know this sounds like an overly positive review, but I really, really do like this watch. My only sort of moan or quibble with it would probably be the lack of legibility. You don't, let me bring it up to you. If you guys can see, the minute markers are actually black as well. So there's not much in terms of legibility. If you're looking for someone, if you're someone that's prioritize legibility and time telling, this is not the watch for you. I think they made the mini markers black on purpose, sort of to feel that sporty, stealthy vibe that goes into the watch. So again, legibility, not so high, but other than that, this is bonkers on the wrist. Again, okay, I forgot to highlight this. Let me try to catch the light, or at least let my camera focus. I don't know if you guys can see it, but on this, okay, something like this. But on the right side, right, of the dial, there's actually a guilloche pattern. Let me try to bring this closer to a camera to focus. Oh man, sorry for okay, there you go. On the right side of the dial is actually a guilloche pattern. So there's a bit of contrast of textures there as well, which I find very interesting for, again, a watch of this price point. To me, it is clear that Egard is putting a lot of thought and effort into the Icon V1. If you think that the rose gold variant is a bit too blingy for you, there's also a stainless steel variant available. So again, if you're looking for something that is a conversation starter, I think you should definitely check this out. You can check this out on Egard's website, www.egardwatches.com. I'll leave a link down below. Again, if you're interested, you can use the promo code WASOSHOK15 for 15% off, right? All purchases on the Egard website. And if you're still interested in this watch, do head over to www.wasoshok.com to check out my written review on the watch. But damn, this is a beauty. Alright, I'll have another video review up tomorrow, so do check that out.